The Premier League's referee-chief Howard Webb has contacted Arsenal and Brighton to acknowledge significant errors in the VAR process following two incorrect offside decisions on Saturday, the PGMOL has said. Arsenal and Brighton were both left aggrieved by the controversial decisions, with Brentford's equaliser at the Emirates wrongly allowed to stand and Purvis Estupiñán's opener at Crystal Palace incorrectly chalked off. Sportsmail revealed after Arsenal's 1-1 draw that Lee Mason, on VAR for their game, had forgotten to put the lines down to adjudge whether or not Christian Norgard was in an offside position when he crossed for Ivan Toney. Brighton's first-half effort in their 1-1 draw was ruled out as a result of the lines being drawn from the wrong defender. The PGMOL's statement read, Howard Webb has contacted both Arsenal and Brighton to acknowledge and explain the significant errors in the VAR process. Howard Webb has apologised to Arsenal and Brighton following significant errors with VAR process on Saturday. Both incidents, which were due to human error and related to the analysis of offside situations, are being thoroughly reviewed. The acknowledgement comes after both clubs were left incensed by the decisions, potentially holding huge ramifications for their respective ambitions this season. Mikel Arteta, the Arsenal manager, said principles of defending have to change when the rules change in reference to the decision to allow the goal to stand. VAR Lee Mason forgot to draw offside lines when assessing Ivan Toney's goal for Brentford. Brighton revealed that the PGMOL had apologised for the error in ruling out Estupiñán's goal. VAR should have ruled out Ivan Toney's goal against Arsenal on Saturday. He said his team had defended in a way so as to utilise the offside law, which was then not applied correctly by the referees. I just looked back and it is offside, said Mikel Arteta. They will probably give an explanation later in the week, but today we have not got one. You have to apply certain principles in defending and you do that by sticking to the rules. Suddenly you change the rules, and then you have to change your principles. Arteta felt the goal should have been disallowed for Ethan Pinnock blocking off Gabriel. Brighton, meanwhile, revealed on Sunday morning that they had received an apology from the refereeing body, which they accepted. As was confirmed to the club by PGMOL last night, a serious error was made in disallowing Purvis Estupiñán's goal at Crystal Palace yesterday afternoon, the club said. The lines drawn in the VAR room to determine whether Purvis was in an offside position were drawn incorrectly, and the goal should have stood. While hugely disappointed by the error, the club has accepted PGMOL's apology and will not be making any further comment. PGMOL's statement follows outcry from both supporters and pundits, who questioned various decisions following another Saturday of controversy related to VAR. Ian Wright, speaking on social media on Sunday, questioned what the consequences might be for Arsenal, Brighton and Chelsea, who also felt they were victims of poor refereeing judgment when both Craig Pawson, in charge for their game at West Ham, and VAR seemingly failed to spot Tomas Sosek stopping Conor Gallagher's shot with his hand. Yesterday, man. I can't believe it. I cannot believe what I saw yesterday. What are the consequences for Brighton, who are trying to get into Europe, he said. What are the consequences for someone like Graham Potter? Finally we saw a Chelsea team doing some stuff in the first half an hour and I am thinking, yes, Graham Potter, you're starting to get it. Tomas Sosek blocked Conor Gallagher's shot with his hand, but it was not given as a penalty. What are the consequences for Arsenal, man? Trying to put a title run together, man, what are the consequences? Best league in the world, they say, that's what we say, oh, best league in the world. Them mistakes, he added. What's going to happen from PGMOL? Someone's going to get what? We're going to get an apology, they're going to get a suspension. A break disguised as a suspension. You can't blame the technology. In 2 cases they drew the lines in the wrong place. The wrong place.